Listen up, partners. This is Good, Bad, Ugly on World Improv Network.
Good evening, everyone. I am Alex.
My name is Asa.
Jim.
And we are your astute win counselors that get you through the week with any daily grind issues or any problems that you're currently experiencing. We're going to get to our first winner. Our first winner hails right here, not too far away, Jack from Lakewood, Colorado. And he writes, Dear Win, did you know that the majority of seniors in the U.S. live their last 10 years of life in poverty, even if they were financially stable or wealthy prior to their retirement? Any advice on how I can avoid ending up going down the same road? That's a pretty deep question. You're a finance guy, Jimbo, aren't you?
I don't know why you would think that, but sure. Yeah, you know, I have an IRA,
Right.
a Roth IRA, and I would suggest, Jack, get you a Roth IRA or find something that's a decent investment that will has a proven track record of growth. There are some unusual sources like magic cards are a very
Magic the Gathering?
Yeah,
That's a very good source.
some of the rate of return on investment for those is skyrocketing.
Beanie Babies, too.
See, I can't speak to the Beanie Baby market,
Great
Alex. I'll leave that one to you.
Great investment. Beanie Babies are a great investment.
Yeah.
Would that be your pointer to avoid
that would be one of my pointers. I'd say, yes, invest in Beanie Babies. A secondary, if you have like an RPG kind of fantasy taking, then sure, go with the Magic Gathering cards as well. But Beanie Babies definitely have a higher return. But then,
I would be willing to put the data up against you.
We might have to.
Yeah.
Jimbo.
Yeah.
And then because really it comes down to education at the end of the day. It's about being educated with what your options are, because the majority of middle America, majority of America has no idea how to make money work for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's some good free education resources out there. But there's a place There's a place called Five Rings Financial. These guys are, they give you free seminars and free information. And then, they give you the tools to let you decide what you want to do. Like, for example, I heard that it's going to take $2 million for millennials to retire. They're going to have $2 million stashed away in order to even be able to retire.
Huh.
Yeah. So you got to make money work for you.
Yeah.
So Beanie Babies, Magic Gathering for sure. If not, call our friends at Five Rings Financial at some point.
If I could throw out just one book recommendation, The Intelligent Investor by Dr. Benjamin Brown.
Let's see, you're a finance guy. I knew you were. And
I didn't say I actually read it.
Ace, what do you think?
Well, you guys are talking about planning for the future. I think, Jack, make the future now.
Ooh.
All right? Start leading a life of impoverishment now. That way, when you do get into your older years, it's nothing new.
Right.
It doesn't require a change in lifestyle or anything. And probably because you have been leading that lifestyle up until that point, you probably have some cash around because you haven't been just wasting it on all these frivolous expenses.
And there's no stress, right? Because there's not going to be a huge disparity in your income or your lifestyle if you just start early. So how many years early are you thinking? You're thinking like 30 years early, 20 years early, 10 years early? When do you want to start going on the poor and do the whole walk through the woods like the Buddha did and renounce your wealth?
I think it's probably a gradual process. You don't want to shock your system into it. And I think that'll also help in terms of just disappearing from the world.
Oh.
Just kind of like a shadow disappearing as the sun rises.
Almost getting off the financial and economical grid altogether.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great advice.
Beautiful.
That's a great advice, Ace.
There you go.
See, maybe you're the finance guy in the room here. All right.
the anti-finance guy.
That's right. Jack, you got some solutions there. Pick out whichever one sounds best to you because we're going to move on now to Brad from Winnipeg, Canada. And he writes, Dear Win, marriage at 24, good idea or bad idea and why? That's just straight to the point.
Yeah, I disagree with your simplification there, friend. I don't think you can just draw a line like good or bad. I think you have to, put it on a scale of 1 to 5 maybe. Like really want it, neutral, kind of not, definitely don't.
So at the age of 24, where should he be on that scale, you think?
Where should he be?
Yeah, because sounds like to me like he's 24 and he's trying to, make that decision whether or not it's a good idea to move forward with marriage or to say heck with that idea right now.
I can't. I mean, is he like already proposed or been proposed?
I don't know, but Brad, it sounds like to me that you might be succumbing to societal pressures. It sounds like you might have a good thing going, and if it's not broke, don't fix it. And just because society or 17 magazine says you should get married in your late teens or early 20s doesn't mean you should, Brad.
I think that's the real question, Brad, is what do you pull right now? Like, are you out there crushing tang, or are you in a barren desert? Because if you still got game, hey, keep it going, brother. But if the well is running dry, lock something down so that you, just have an oasis for the rest of your life.
I think it goes back to our previous question about investing in your future.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. So, I mean, I don't have much beyond that, but.
Yeah. You want to impoverish yourself early.
Right.
And marriage and possibly divorce is a great way to do that.
That's a good point. Yeah. I mean, there's no better way to get poor fast than with divorce.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, I guess if you want to go down the financial road, the smart financial road that Asa was alluding to earlier, get married right now and try to get divorced within 7 months, and whatever you have, lose it all and just start your life of penance and poverty.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you're crushing tang, bro, just keep it going.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, there you go. That sounds like, if I could be like Mike or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like Mike. If I could be like Mike, I wanna be like Mike. All right, well, our next winner is Mary from Boston, Massachusetts.
This was a musical moment presented by Alex.
By Win. Mary from Boston, Mass. writes, Dear Win, based on facial expressions and body language alone, who do you think is the most trustworthy U.S. presidential candidate and why?
Ooh,
wow.
That's an interesting scale or measure right there.
Interpersonal communication and nonverbal stuff, things like that, huh?
Huh.
Most trustworthy? Most trustworthy.
Well, I can tell you off the bat, I don't trust Donald Trump because he grips that podium pretty tightly.
You think he wants to choke that podium out or something?
Well, I just feel like it's a very anxiety.
Aggressive?
Yeah, it's aggressive. It is. Like, this is mine. This is my podium, not letting go.
Right. I'm going to have to go with the most trustworthy would probably be the VP, right, of Donald Trump, and that would be Paris Hilton. Because I was listening to it. We were watching Winwood Local News, and there's rumor. I mean, Kevin Spacey, the inside guy that knows all about presidential politics, and he's doing that whole thing.
Yeah.
Great
laundry work.
Great laundry work, and he gets the inside scoop through the laundry. Basically, you get all the answers from people's clothes.
Yeah.
And when he said that Paris Hilton is going to be probably the VP for the GOP, I'm thinking there is nobody more trustworthy and more capable of pulling in the American voter than Paris Hilton.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go with the VP candidate. Forget about the presidential.
I think I feel like the most trustworthy for me is Mr. Ted Cruz.
Yeah.
Man clearly loves Jesus.
And he can be trusted.
Yeah. Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Donald Trump calls him Lion Ted.
Right.
But when I hear that, I hear Lion Ted.
Right. Like the
strong with a mane and a roar that can be heard for miles.
Yes.
Yeah.
Watch
Lion
out.
Ted.
That's right. Watch out adversaries. Watch out Kim Jong-un. Watch out ISIS. And watch out anyone else that wants to do America harm.
Yep.
Because Ted can be trusted.
Yep.
Well,
unless you're a Muslim.
Right. And then you have to trust Paris Hilton. All right. Well, our next winner is Antonio from Milano, Italy. And he writes, Dear Win, what is the one thing in life you can't do without? The one thing in life you can't do without.
The one thing.
Oh, man.
I mean, there's a lot.
Yeah.
But there's only one, Ace. Yeah. One. He wants the Win's counselor's advice on one thing.
This is really putting the wheels to the rubber to the road.
I got the answer.
Yeah?
The one thing in life I can't do without, especially since we kind of mentioned Ted Cruz and stuff, is my faith. And that is my faith in the sweetest, holy, divine siren, Starbucks, that she is always there to guide me for as long as I live. That's what I can't do without.
That shameless plug has been brought to you by Alex.
The siren made me do it. I couldn't help myself. I have to give homage to Starbucks.
That I'd have to say then that the thing I couldn't live without is my bicycle. It's one of the most dependable things that I've got. It carries me the distance. It expedites things, and it happens to be a Bianchi. And I'd say that Bianchi makes some of the finest bikes out there.
Italian.
If you're gonna ride anything with two wheels,
Italian by origin. So, I know that Antonio's going to like that.
there you go.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There you go.
Jimbo, real quick.
Wow. What can't I live without? The internet. Just because I need answers to questions. No matter how inane, I need information at my fingertips.
Well, there you
Because
go.
I can't carry around encyclopedias.
And that's why we're going to lead into one more piece of information to get you through the rest of the week based on the internet, and that's Horoscope Corner.
Love, fortune, status. Let us do your astrological chart. Horoscope Corner on World Improv Network.
Hey, what's up there, Virgos? Yeah, you're gonna be a virtuous Virgo this week. If you check us out, check out the World Improv Network on YouTube. Check out our channel. Look us up, World Improv Network. Subscribe, like some videos. You can also find us on Twitter at World Improv Net. You can send us suggestions, get updates of when our podcasts are available, videos are uploaded. You can also check us out on Facebook. We have a group over there, the World Improv Network. Give us a like, follow us around. You'll get our updates. And you can also get a podcast on iTunes every week of our show. Subscribe, download, leave some reviews, give us some stars. And as always, you can check us out here, AM 1340 Mile High Sports Radio every Sunday night, and you'll be a virtuous Virgoing to heaven because you're virtuous. Good night.
Thanks for listening to Win on Mile High Sports Radio. Don't forget to be a winner and interact with the cast by sending your suggestions or questions for each show segment throughout the week by hitting them up on Facebook at World Improv Network, on Twitter at World Improv Net, or by calling into the Mile High Sports Radio studio line on Sundays before or during the show. See you next week.